The lack of consistency is the key. When people are not consistent, they don't have consistent things to do. They don't know what to do on a regular basis. What happens? When you don't do what is right, you start to think of what is wrong. Our mind can only contain one thing at a time, isn't it? Right? There's no such thing. You know that there's no such thing called darkness. Darkness is a result of what? The lack of light. So when there's light, there's no space for darkness, isn't it? So when you're filled with positivism, there's no room for negativism. When you're filled with the right activities, there's no room for wrong activities. Bingo. What makes you think advisors start to look out, do part-time here, part-time there? Why? They don't fill their time with the right activities. Do you think doctors are well paid? GP, are they well paid? Yes, well paid, right? Do you believe that our profession can be better paid than most of the GP? Of course, right? See, this is the pride that we have. But is that the majority for us? The honest truth is no. I don't like it. Because I cannot become a doctor. So I choose to earn more than a doctor. To justify to my mom, I choose the correct industry. Right? So I really believe we're supposed to think more. But why majority no? Let's look at the process. Okay? Well, take note. In the past, I used to believe in charisma, believe in skill. I take a lot of pride in skill. So I developed a lot of skill modules, you can realize. But I think, you know what? Skill leverage, personality, charisma leverage can never beat a process leverage. I want you to imagine this. You are at Changi Airport. Okay, sorry, you're not at Changi Airport today. You are in some XYZ, the third world country airport. You have the best charisma. You have the best personality to want to serve. The greatest serving heart. If the whole system is a mess, how good can your service be? The bottleneck will always be at the process. See that? On the other hand, you can be very average in McDonald's with processes in place. A one-day trainee can make the exact same fries compared to a 10-year veteran. Look at Changi Airport. Look at Singapore. It's a result of strong processes. So my friends, have you been putting effort in improving your business processes? If not, then my encouragement to you, fellow entrepreneur, business owner, if you see yourself as a business owner, don't you think you should be investing time and money in improving your structure? Right? Including referrals and referrals pipelines, so that you can have consistent prospects to see. Let's go back to the doctor. Let's look at the process of a doctor. When does a doctor make money? When he go networking, does he make money? No. If you stand on the street to promote his service, hey, let me do a survey for you. Are you sick today? Do you have fever? Got cough? Not sleeping well, right? Insomnia. You think the doctor make a lot of money from there? Yes or no? So when does he make money? Wherever there's somebody sitting in front of him. Not just any person, a willing person to seek his solution and advice. Willing. And with the ability to pay for his service. Sounds like what our business, qualified prospect. Similar. So how does the doctor make money? I don't think per hour they make that fantastic money, okay? But look at why an average GP makes more than an average financial advisor or insurance advisor. Because every 5 minutes, he has somebody sitting there in front of him. Either seeking for his treatment or seeking for his MC. I hope it's not for those advisor who doesn't work. Isn't it? 5 minutes. How much is the session nowadays? Used to be $30, $20, right? No more. $40, $50. I went for one recently, $70. I told him I'll never let doctor make my money anymore. Okay? Anyway, they'll make insurance company money. I buy insurance. So every 5 minutes, 10 minutes, one person, pum, ching, $40, $50 revenue. Another 5, 10 minutes, ching, another 400, 500, 40, 50. So in an hour, they can make average $200, $300. and they only work for maybe 6 hours, 7 hours a day, that's pretty good money. So how about us? We don't make little money. Let's look at this. Okay? If I were to have someone seated down in front of you who is willing and has the resources, how much time you spend on fact find? Can I say about average 2 hours? Can or 2 hours? Okay, how about second appointment? Or closing appointment? I think it's a 2 appointment close. Alright, if you structure your business correctly, majority can be 2 appointment close, but you leave it to the client. Some you go back and think about it, 3rd appointment, but if you do a good job, generally half or more can be 2 appointment close. Another 2 hours? Correct. Now, do you need to do case preparation nowadays? A lot of paperwork, right? KYC, CKA, whatever you can think of. What? How much time you spend on paperwork? Give me a rough number. 1 to 2 hours?
1 hour.
No insurance summary, faster lah. With insurance summary, maybe another 1 to 2 hours, correct? Okay, let's just say 2 to 4 hours, depending on how complex the case is. Case prep. Okay. What else you need to do? Submission. You need to check your paperwork, right? Maybe whether online or offline or downline, whatever. You need to check, make sure it's in order, submit in, make sure it's in place, then got mega follow-up, correct or some of them. Nowadays more and more people got problem, right? So got to make sure they go for memo, go to the clinic. How much time will I allocate to them? An hour to 2? An hour to 2? That's on follow-up. Okay, I'm excluding customer service, just purely, that meeting. On an average, okay, let's put in customer service as well. We are paid, we need to do service, look at the fair recommendation. How much time spent on servicing? 2 hours, okay no? 2 hours? Service. Okay, let's look at how much time we spend on an average. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, I make it 10 hours. 10 to say 14 hours. To acquire one client. Alright? How much do we make from having this one client? On an average, give me some numbers. Can I say 3,000, 4,000? Is it nowadays reasonable? 3,000, let's say if it's insurance, it's a 3,000 API, 4,000 API. Pretty common? Yes or no? Okay? So, 3, 4. Per case. So you can earn $3,000 to $4,000 by spending 10 to 14 hours in your work. If you are with somebody who is willing and who has the resources. Now let me tell you, actually you are worth more than that. How much is it per hour here? Help me. Can I say averagely $300 per hour? Isn't that what an average associate in legal associate charge? $300 to $350, $400 per hour? That's how much a lawyer charge, right? Do they make the kind of money every hour? No. They need to do research. At 10, same thing, they also got CPD hour. Right, similar. Okay, let me ask you, that's the beautiful part. If you think like a businessman, can this be outsourced part of it, servicing? C client can outsource no? Email, SMS, have a system. Invite them to client seminar. Right? Meet them for coffee. You spend your time with the A and B plus client. Right? Can you also outsource to a junior advisor to take over the client? Possible, right? So all this can be outsourced. Can follow-up be outsourced to a service RM or a customer service support? Possible or not? Hey, help me here. Possible or not? Yes, okay. Case preparation, is it possible that somebody in your team, a parent planner or a support person, can help you with preparing case, generate BI, summarize all the insurance for you, blah, 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 or look at, analyze your investment? Possible? Possible. Question is, to buy this 6 hours of time, how much do you have to pay? 2,000 a month. So one case, how much? Can I pay this person $50 per hour? Good enough. Support staff. Would you work for me if I pay $50 per hour? Support staff. Your sister, brother, not in the business. I can't afford your time, but $50 not bad, right? Huh? Look. Assuming my cost is $300 for this case, I lose $300. Guess what? What's my net? 2,700. I make less on the surface, but you divide by the amount of time, 4 hours. What have I done? I use this thing called leverage. If you know how to run this business, this can be a very profitable business. You can have the quality of life that you want, provided you don't run your business with pain. How much is this per hour? Can anyone estimate for me? 2007 divided by 4 hours. Is it about $600 per hour? $650 an hour. Is that good money? That's what a senior partner of a tax consultancy charge. You see that? I don't learn something today. So this business doesn't have to be tough. Okay? But you know why people fail? The problem is they're too busy looking for clients, resisting the call, worrying about things, rather than doing things right. That's the issue. When you are doing that cold calling, when you are doing that roadshow, you don't get paid yet. You are paid only when somebody is in front of you. So a doctor is paid when he's doing two things. Diagnosis and what? Prescription. What is diagnosis in our business? Fact find. What is a prescription in our business? Close case. Recommendation. Close case. By the way, closing shouldn't be a big thing. You see, when the doctor diagnosed already, right? Prescribe now. This is the medication. Do you ask him? Can I compare? Can I say go back and do research first? Don't do that. No, right? You don't. That has to do a lot with client psychology. The reason why you behave that way because of positioning. Positioning is one of the best things I learned in the business. People talk about it, but not many people teach it. You master this positioning thing, in life will be easy. We don't position ourselves to talk down the client, but rather, if I have authority and respect, likelihood I have more influence over the client with good intention for his good. And there's a higher chance of him implementing. Isn't it? The best financial plan, the best financial product will be meaningless if nothing is implemented. Alright, so that is an equally important skill, I feel. Alright, so very quickly, my question to you is, moving forward, to have a fantastic 2013, your challenge will be, including mine, how can we have more willing, suitable people sitting in front of us, packing our hours? You can achieve that, this will be a fantastic year of breakthrough. I love referrals. Why? I prefer referrals because it leads to immediate business discussion.